In this video, I'm sharing with you my cookies and cream fudge recipe. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back to The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Christy, and at the moment I'm flying solo. Joel will appear in the video later on. In this video, I am sharing with you a recipe that is by far the most requested recipe that I have ever made. My family requested, friends requested, everybody, and I typically use this as a way to make homemade Christmas gifts. So a lot of people receive this as a Christmas gift from us, and it's pretty easy. So come along with me here into my kitchen and we'll explore the recipe. The first thing though I want to show you is the ingredients, okay? You'll want 16 Oreos, or cookie kind, I guess. For me, I find that Oreo cookies just have a better crunch to it. Hashtag not sponsored, just saying. But whatever you want to use. If you have a food processor, you can crunch those right up. I don't, so I'm just going to use a rolling pin to crunch those up. Okay. You need 2 tablespoons of butter. You need a pan that's like an 8-inch square. You want to line it with aluminum foil. I try my best not to buy aluminum foil and stuff very much, but this is just one of those things. You need something that you're going to be able to lift it right out of the pan, so you kind of need it to be like aluminum foil so that you can get a grip on the fudge and pull it out. You'll see that. But anyway, then I sprayed it with cooking spray. I don't buy the cooking spray. I have a Misto, again, not sponsored, but I've actually only had this a couple of months, but it works okay. It's not quite the same kind of spray as a cooking spray, but it doesn't have any chemicals in it to push the oil out, so that's why I bought it. So anyway, you just spray that so that it has a little oil to sit on. You need 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. You need, and I'm going to show you this because you really need, this is one of those things that has confused people in the past. You need vanilla chips. I hope that's turned the right direction. You need vanilla chips. Now, before in the past when I would say that, I would say you need vanilla chips, and people would say, they sell milk chocolate chips in most stores. And then I have to say, vanilla chips is not the same thing as white chocolate chips. Vanilla chips has a vanilla flavor to it, not a white chocolate flavor. Not the same thing. So if you get that, you will find recipes where they use white chocolate chips, and that will, that's fine. But before in the past when I had trouble finding vanilla chips, I tried using the white chocolate chips instead, and it has a different texture and a different taste. So for it to taste like these, you'll need vanilla chips. And you might have to look around to find a store that actually carries these. Not all stores do. But anyway, vanilla chips. And you need vanilla extract. I find because it costs so much money to buy vanilla extract, last November we decided to make our own, and this is still from the jar that we made last November. It is shelf stable. It just gets better with time. So this is from a jar that we had last year, but you'd need to buy vanilla extract if you don't have any at home. Okay. All right, and so that's butter. I think I've got all the ingredients. Again, I'm going to take a second and crunch up all my Oreos, and then we'll start making it, okay? What you're going to do next is you are going to take 8 of those cookies. That's why I have them in 2 different bags, so I don't have to sit there and figure out how much half of the 16 was. You take 8 of them and you put them in the bottom of the pan. Just scoot them around like that so that they're covering the whole bottom. And then you're gonna start working on the fudge mixture, I guess you would say. Okay, so we've got the butter, which we're gonna put in the pan. And then we're going to turn this on low heat. It takes a little time to actually cook it because it's on low heat, but you do it because you don't want to burn anything, okay? And then you put the sweetened condensed milk, pour that in. I find the texture gets really, hard to stir the chips in there. If you put all the chips at once, the instructions I have does not say that you can't add them all at once, but I choose to add them, whoops. All right, I'll deal with that in a minute. I choose to add them really slowly so that I don't burn the chips, and I can handle stirring it because it is a workout for your arms, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna keep stirring this for a little while. Okay, so got all the vanilla chips melted into the mixture, and the only thing that we have left to do is take it off the eye, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, mix that in, okay, and as soon as that looks like that's good and mixed together, then you just pour it over the cookies in the pan that you've already prepared. Set that down for a second, get a scraper out so make sure I got it all the goodness out of here. I don't want to leave anything behind. All right. Then just spread it out, make sure it goes to all edges. See, make sure it spreads out evenly. Take your 8 crushed cookies that you had left, because remember you had 16, and you did 8 on the bottom. You're gonna do 8 on the top. Sprinkle it on there. And just spread them out a little bit, because you might be good at that, but I'm really bad at like spreading it out when I'm pouring it on. So, see, got little spots where there's more than others. Anyway, see, we got it pretty well spread out. Now, what you're gonna do is put some aluminum foil on it to cover it. It says it needs, my recipe says it needs to go in the refrigerator at least 1 hour, but I tend to do it the day before. I want to use it as a gift for people or for my family, and that way it has plenty of time to chill in the refrigerator. So this is it, and we'll record the part where we take it out and cut it for you tomorrow, okay? That's all I got for you right now.
All right, we're back, and since Chrissy's not cut this yet, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it because I'm ready to eat it. Take the aluminum foil off. And you use the aluminum foil because you want to be able to just pull it right out of the dish or the pan, whatever you want to call it. Like that. Boom. So then just pull the aluminum foil off and be careful pulling this off because when you put it in there, it's the stuff is a little fluid, so sometimes the aluminum foil gets caught up in the mix. And sometimes you just have to kind of pull it back and pull that aluminum foil out of there. That's the only tricky part to it. So now, if some of this falls off, it's okay. You can just do that. Mm-hmm. Now, you want a good serrated knife, something you can cut with. And really going to have to put some muscle behind it because sometimes it's a little tough. Not tough, but it's really, really firm. So you just want to take it and cut it into squares. And then you want to cut it into smaller squares. Like this. All right, so you see, you just cut it into bite-sized pieces like that. And then once you're done, just like that. Delicious.
If you're making it for gifts, this would make probably about 3 containers, according to what size containers you get. We normally
and how much you like your friends that you're giving it to.
We normally get a couple of containers, like they come into 2 or 3 packs at Walmart for like $2 or so, or at least the last time we bought some. So, and that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And you've made gifts for like 3 or 4 people all at once. And that's all for this video recipe. We hope that you enjoy it. Comment below and tell us if you think you might try this recipe for your friends and family this Christmas holiday. And also comment below and tell me, did you know that vanilla chips was a thing? Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below for more content. The more you interact with us, the more that it helps our channel grow. And we really want to continue providing you with content that you can use. So be sure to interact with us because we want to get to know you all better and what you need to know. We need to comment below and tell us if there's things that you're hoping to see, things that you're curious about, ideas and tips and anything that you may need help with, okay? All right, and be sure to check out one of the videos. It's probably floating around here. And until the next video, we'll just say for right now, Merry Christmas from the Long Run with Joel and Christy. Bye.